Howdy y'all, my name is Price and welcome back to some more Blueprints. Day 87. All right, y'all, it is the morning of Wednesday, June 18th. It is the day I recorded 2 episodes yesterday, so I am 2 episodes ahead on comments, so I'm getting back behind on comments again, but that's okay because it means in life I'm getting ahead on my work. Because I'm also recording more videos today. Is Wednesday, and so a second video will have gone out on the channel today. Okay, compass and gems, not bad, but that means I didn't start with the compass from my moon pendant. So let's see what I got from the moon pendant. So I will have released a second episode of a show today, of a game. Ball X Pit. So my goal going forward is, you know, a couple of times a week I'll release something other than Blueprints. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I haven't always only played Blueprints, my friends. There have been other games that I have played. So, ooh, Shrine, beautiful. We're gonna do Shrine of the Monk. Now I can do the stuff where we can put rooms on the outside. Hell yes. So, hold on, let me pull it up. Of course, the one time I don't have my notes pulled up ahead of time is when I need that. Okay, so, Monk. We could do... How about we aim for 5 days? 5 days is solid. 5 episodes. We can try out the antechamber, the entryway, the foundation. Those are the 3 rooms that are always inside. So those are the ones that I think are probably very, very... worthwhile to check out. There are other rooms. Maybe the cloister, it's got 4 doors, right? What else would be interesting to put on the outside? So many things. But like the foundation, being able to go down in the elevator, that could be something. The antechamber could open stuff on the outsides, right? Because again, the diagram that we see in the diary is, it's shaped similar to how we see the image drawn in the book. Moon pendant, broken lever. Wow, they gave me like one of the lowest of the low. Okay, looking at the chart that I have, from what I can tell, 45. Oh hey, it's 9:50 a.m. That is my alarm for seriously take your meds is what it's called. Chrissy saw that the other day and started laughing that I have an alarm called that, but it's helpful. Confirm? Hopefully they didn't lie to me. Blessing of the Monk. If you got a day in a room in your house, you will have the opportunity to draft the room from the grounds the following day. Awesome. Oh, awesome. Okay, so now I just need to make sure to end my turn in a specific room. Going forward, ending my turn in a freezer might allow me to get the freezer every single round. So that may be something worth exploring. Another thing I want to do, I would like to go down into the chess room if I can get the chess board to work. Look at the other options there and see if there's something else that I need to maybe check out. I have the Banner of the King still. So I could go for a green run, because I really want to try out the terrace thing. And I don't think I have any reason to not give it a shot, so let's go for it. Basically hoping, you know, get a bunch of Cloisters of Lydia, if possible. Bunch of courtyards, obviously we have tons. And be able to try my terrace thing on both of these. I really want to try. So let's just go northward to start with. The den ain't bad. The kennel also ain't bad. Don't have the shovel yet, so we'll go with the den to start with. Okay, give me that gem. Any lockboxes? No. Okay. Okay. I do really feel like a ton of what we need to do is in the... I mean, it's outside, obviously. I need to get through the tunnel. I've still got stuff that I need to translate a little bit. The note... Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have the shovel. The note... that I'm translating. I still need to find some book somewhere, so I need to kind of consider where are the places where I could find that info. Haven't read Curse of Blackbridge yet, like I said before, but I do want to. Okay. This is the dining room. Let's grab that, because I do want to also go north from here. Okay. So, I'm thinking it's room 4, right? Or level 4 here. So, that's what I would like to aim for. This is a bold choice. Like, this is a tough decision here. I almost wonder, let's go in different directions first. Let's go look for other things. Maybe I can get dice. Because I would really like to make sure that this room turns that way. And then this room, hopefully I have a couple of turns that re-rolls in case it doesn't work out for me. So let's go back this way to start with. Library. It's not terrible. The crown helps, actually. What about the library? Let me think here. This time around, I would be ordering a new book. And we already looked at Architectural Digest number 5, I think. Because I think that's what we ordered last time. I'm just trying to think if there are any books that I haven't looked at in a while. Like, I think I have pictures of all of them. Ooh, maybe the Bluebird one. I don't know. I don't think I have pictures of that one. The Swimbird or whatever. Which, you know, red prints and that one probably have more in them than I would believe. Swimbird, let's do that. I've got pictures of all the... I've got pictures of those. I got pictures of those. Got pictures of that, pictures of that. We have these 3 Architectural Digests, which I do believe I have pictures of all of them. Let me look and make sure I've got Digest 5, but I'm pretty sure that as soon as I bought that book, I rented that one and then got it on, like, the next run. Let me just quickly look through my notes to see if I have that picture in here. Blueprints, notes. Once again, I have not transferred all this stuff over. I need to be doing that. Okay, Architectural Digest. Oh, did I not take a picture of the title page? Okay. Well, oh wait, here we go. I have volume 3 for sure, which was not the one I'm thinking about. Let's go further back in my notes, because I'm 90% sure I have. Let's see. You are... That's volume 4. Maybe I haven't? No, because I think I had 5 before. Actually, I think 4 might have been the one that I picked up later. But if I don't have it in my notes, then I should get it again just so I have it in my notes. Sorry, I'm really scrolling through here, because I have so many. But I'm like 90% sure we did it. I took pictures and everything. Alright, going back pretty far, and I don't have... I'm not seeing it. Wait, what's that one? No. Okay, I don't have it, but I kind of want to do the Swimbird first regardless. I'm triple checking through here, hold on. Yeah, I've got all the other ones. Got volume 1. And I saw volume 2 and volume 3 and 4. Yeah, there's 4. Okay, well then I will order it. Or I'm gonna order... Because I could have sworn I did it last time and I was like, wait, where's this sweepstakes thing? But maybe I didn't. Maybe this one has the sweepstakes thing. I wonder if maybe the sweepstakes thing is like draft things in a particular order. That could also be it. I really want to take pictures of this. It's one that I don't know anything about and how it's relevant other than it was just like a little thing. So part of me thinks that That's the deal. Okay. Keep it going. The patio or the observatory. Well, we'll do the observatory because it's going in the direction that I would like. All right, we got Big Bad Beetleborg over there. Let's keep it going. Need a hallway of some sort. West Wing Hall works. Is there anything in this note? Will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this thing have not been removed from the pool, we'll ask staff to remember. It's okay. Okay. Nothing there that I can think of. We'll grab the aquarium. Now, this room doesn't look like it has this stuff. And I've left these empty. But it's still powered. Okay. We'll continue forward. I thought that was a brick. See, part of me still feels like this little thing matters. Like, that's like, here's a thing underneath there. And similarly, that like pearl behind the lamp, you know, those are the things that stand out to me as potential indicators of something. So that's why I'm like, maybe I want to try and get a window on that side of the bedroom. So pulling a bedroom in the corner. Oh, we did last time, didn't we? And it didn't. But maybe if I get it elbowing in that direction, that might do it. Because then that would leave that wall against here. Oh! No. I was wondering if there would be a way to put a room like the exhibit room, which on the other side has that little window you can open. But what would that do? Like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, you would open the window and then there would be something over there. But it's like, well, that goes into the other room. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I'm cool with it, but I need to be careful about gems because I don't remember if I think the terrace costs 2, but I may be wrong. Now these guys are going to have more gems in them, which is nice. I have 1 key. But I've got several doorways I can use, so we're gonna use it, because dice. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. No dice. Literally. I'm still trying to figure out with this little thing, like this screams to me that that matters. XXXX, bwah. 44. Unless it's like 99994. I'm thinking about Roman numerals. Okay, it is locked. We will run back. I keep on seeing those and I'm like, dig! Wait, can't dig. Okay, let's do this. We will do the spare bedroom. Goes in the right direction at least. What are you, Gem? Okay. Courtyard, but the wrong direction. I'll do it in case there's a shovel. This is the stuff that gets you, you know? Hey! But you get what I mean? Like, one wrong room and your whole plan can be ruined because now I have 3 rooms that have to work out because I need to go bam, bam, bam. Right? Or 1 room from the dining room over. But if I don't have dice, I'm terrified about that, you know? Because I gotta do it twice! Give me some keys. Okay. Well... let's try going north here. Alright, it's not locked. Here's a bedroom. Let's do the bedroom, not waste a gem. Can really think about... I just swear. Something. This is gonna blow my mind, and I'm gonna be furious when it turns out there's nothing here. If that's the case. Like, maybe I can break this with the power hammer, maybe... What are you pointing at? Because it matters. That thing matters. It's gotta. Because otherwise, what? It's fingers. They're pointing. And it's like, this one's sinking. Like, okay, so I see that, okay? That to me screams this can open, right? But I don't know what to do to open it, is the thing, right? But that's like a drag mark. That's intentional. But I don't know how I would move it, you know? There's like this little notch, which is interesting. Oh, look at that. Huh. That all screams, pay attention to me. Although, okay, no, that's underneath both of those. Like, there's something with this. Maybe. To open this door. I'm trying to, like, grab it and move it. So maybe I need something to bust that, or... We'll mess around. But or that's just supposed to be like, oh, it's a hinge. But, like, how do I open you? How do I open you? Because there's that, clearly. I have a shovel. I don't have a hammer. I think it's that, though. And I'll say this. I noticed this forever ago. And I just, like, because I clicked around and nothing happened, I just assumed that, like, there'd be nothing. Okay, hold on. These look like musical notes, like a piano almost. Not quite, though, maybe. Click. 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 Because, like, down here is the only one that doesn't have those, you know? It's also hard just because, like, you can't crouch. You can't get, like, super close to know that you're interacting with something, you know? Maybe there's something on the bed that opens that. Then there's these pillows, right? This pillow is moved, but there's nothing I can do to interact with it, you know? Like, that would make me think, oh, there might be something under the pillow or under the covers, right? But again, can't interact with. And that's the confusing part. That's the only confusing part. Like, I can pick her up, right? We know that. Is there anything here that she's wearing? Obviously, she has the moon pendant, which I also do. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, yeah, we know about that. Wondering if these matter. It's like, maybe it's like 1, 2, 3. All right. We'll work on it. I'm convinced that's what it is. I've seen that drag mark forever. I just have never... Just early on, I just... because I think I even mentioned it, where I was like, it feels like there's something there, but you can't interact with it. Because I assumed early on, when I was learning about these things, that if you don't have a little hand symbol popping up, then nothing is going to happen. And then we got to the Cloister of Lydia, where there's that part you can open up and you cannot see the notification. So that's why I'm just like clicking. I just don't know how to get in there. But we're going to think on it. God, it just screams. Click on this guy, you know what I mean? Look at the moon pendant again. I'm going to take a picture of the moon pendant. Because she's wearing it and it's in focus, there's a part of me that thinks it could be related. But it's not like it's letting me put the moon pendant anywhere. You know what I mean? There's like a little... No, that's just the stand. Okay. Well, we'll come back later. Let's not waste too much time in here. I'll do that. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Beep boop boop. So I just had a thought. Maybe let me put the moon pendant on here. You know, like, oh, look, it goes on the mannequin. Like, maybe it's associated with multiple rooms. Maybe I take the moon pendant to her ladyship's chambers, you know? There's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things. Because it could be that the solution is in a different room, you know? Oh, there's a yellow pillow underneath one of these guys. Is this the room? Like, that doesn't feel random. Maybe I can break that vase? Intriguing. And that pillow looks fancy, but I think it's just supposed to be fancy. On the feigning couch. Huh. Never even tried turning that on, I don't think. Okay, I'm still also like, does this mean anything? And then the door has this like line on it. Like, that's so odd, you know? Okay. Locked. All right. And we can... I should have left those apples for experiments. That was foolish. And they only give 2? That's wild. Okay, I can dig these, though. Okay, I'll take that. I feel like this is the first time in a while where I haven't just had the, salt shaker. Oh, gosh, yawn it. It's early, y'all. It's early. Still waking up. All right, I need you to elbow to the right, please. Beautiful. We got the aquarium. We'll take it. Now, I have to pray that the terrace shows up in there. So this is where I kind of go, okay, let's go back to the entryway. We're going back all the way down here. And we're going to open up these rooms. And we're going to look for dice. Because I'm just, like, I'm so obsessed with this idea. And, like, there may be nothing. Right? There may be absolutely nothing. But because we're at the point in the game where we're kind of experimenting our way through a lot of things, I got to try it. You know? I got to try it. Just looking at those ones as well. Ooh, let's do that. And then if we get the closet on the other side, then it counts as being drafted next to a bedroom. I can also get like a conservatory and get all kinds of things. Let's grab the coat check. Let's go ahead and get our crown. Might as well. That can help us with some re-rolls. If we pull reds. Walk-in closet could really do it, but then I've only got a handful of spaces. So let's hallway. Hope I pull it again, and then I just pull it right there. Gosh, I would love the power hammer to go run around looking at vases. Ooh, workshop, utility closet, or solarium. All of these are good. Because solarium is you're going to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I think the terrace is probably one of those. I don't think I have anything to combine right now. Yeah. So, let's grab the solarium. Again, I'm on a one-track mind right now, y'all. I have one goal. Okay, let's look at these notes again. It's always good, like I said, when I come into one of these rooms to check. Mr. Nogula. Grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. Cloister grounds access. Let's take a picture of this. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of that part. Okay. I need to remember to use the arrow keys when I open those. I always, like, click on them, and that's where I end up, like, goofing it, you know? I wish you could see through these, but I get that, like, there are rooms on the other sides of these. That's why you can't see through them. Okay. Yeah, we'll go here. I mean, that's the direction we're heading. I'll get another observatory. Okay. Oh, wow. Apples, sail, diamond, key, diamond, slice. Okay. Good set. Good set. All right, and I'll do one more room from here. Then we have the dining room out, and then we have the aquarium out. Okay. Indoor nursery counts as a bedroom. Kennel unlocks doors. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 will sprout in this room. We're okay on gems. The moment. I'm trying to think if I want the kennel. Like, the kennel is pretty dang useful. But for what I'm going for, taking a green room out of the rotation gives me a greater likelihood of pulling a different green room. Okay. I do have pictures of you. Thank you. Boo-doo-doo-ba-doo, boop-boo-doo-doo. So I'm assuming that the sprouts will pop up in here, which is awesome. Okay. So then we're going to head up to... Oh, do I do the aquarium first or the dining room? Because if I pull it on the aquarium, I'm going to be a little frustrated if it's one too low. But then you know, I get unlucky and can't pull it on the next one. So I'm going to do the aquarium first. So let's, you know, put your spirit bomb to the sky, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's terrace! Beautiful. Beautiful. Look! We're right in front of it. Okay. Is there anything? Maybe there's not. Maybe you just can see it. Okay, so he's holding, like, a... you know, what my mom so lovingly referred to... Oh, that was for a screenshot, not for a picture. What my mom so lovingly would refer to as the smells and bells in church. I think that's what that's supposed to be. What else do you have? I mean, obviously you have a book. It looks like there's something right there. I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know if this matters, but this is as close as we can get. If I had the magnifying glass or something, I wonder if it would let me zoom in a way. But, you know, and there's that boat as well. Okay. Is there anywhere else I'd like to see from the terrace? Just looking up there. That's an odd little bit up there. Wouldn't it be wild if we could get up on the roof? But then, like, you're building your own place, so the roof is just going to be all over the place in terms of its style. Like, look at that observatory. That's wild looking. Okay. Well, I've now tested the theory. We can get here. We can see it head on. You see it head on from this side. That's as close as we're going to get. But I do still think that this could be meaningful. So here's a part of this, right? We've got These statues are in other places, right? Like, there's like 8 of them down by the crypt. Now, they're all holding Morajai boxes, so I don't think any of them are going to look exactly like that. But if I can find one like this, then I'm going to think about what to do with it. So it's got the smells and bells, it's got a book, and we'll think about that. Okay. Then this away. Patio. Okay. There are a lot of rooms that are going to get a lot of gems right now. So if we can pull a freezer at the end, that'd be fantastic. Have not gotten an experiment yet, so I think today's going to be one of those low experiment days, which is fine. It happens. Just sometimes you don't pull the computers. And sadly, we can't do it from out in the grotto, right? So like the only way to get a computer right away is to pull the shrine, or not the shrine, the, what do you call it? Oh, why is my brain blanking? The shelter. Shelter. It's like I knew the SH. I knew the SH. Let's go ahead and use a key. I've got 5 of them. Ooh, secret garden. Beautiful. We'll do this here in a second. Oh, and there's the gem that spread. Okay. Cool. Yeah, bedroom into the boudoir. I'm really going to sit and think about this room because I do think there's something there. Which side am I on? Not quite out there. Okay. So if I did... Well, no, I can't. That's right. I can't use the secret garden key there at all. I was like, well, if I use the secret card here, then it'll just give me the cloister. It's like, no. It doesn't work like that. I will do the classroom over the workshop. Because I can use the secret garden key, is my hope. Secret garden's a good one to get. It's a good one to get. Didn't get an opportunity. Let's do a reroll. All right, I will do the commissary. We haven't pulled it yet. I could use some things like the hammer. Yep, there's the hammer. So now if I can pull the workshop, I will. Let's pull the metal detector. See, now I can make a couple of items, so it's like, okay, it makes sense now. All right, and I do have the coat check, so I can always do some stuff with that later on as well. I will use a key. Oh wait, I could have used the special key. I could have used the special key. Greenhouse. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'll see if I can use the secret garden key further up this way. Now, if I have multiples of these hallways, do they look different? I wonder. Can you pull multiples of like the west wing or the east wing, or is there always only one? And do they look different in different places? My goodness. Like, I know that I've often seen this one with this luggage and stuff, but I don't think it's been every time. I don't think it's been every time. Now, one thing I'll say is that we did get the thing that was like spread, or not spread, blue rooms connected to, or that are on level 8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So on this level, blue doors, or blue rooms, will have a hidden blueprint? Something like that? Blue rooms drafted on rank 8, something like that? So we're gonna think about that. You know. Yeah, let me pull, like, just like the drafting studio or something like that, just because I know it's blue. Okay. Laboratory works, right? That's blue. Yeah, I think that counts as a blueprint. So there may be a hidden blueprint in here somewhere. Right? I can't remember exactly what it was that I grabbed, or that did that. It was the satellite, right? No. What was it that I got that said that? It wasn't like a shrine, was it? I'm trying to think. What did I do recently that was a big deal? Was it when I castled? Oh, is it the blue tents? Blue tents. Permanently unlocked. Each blue room you draft on the 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. Not blueprint. Hidden blue memo. So we're familiar with these rooms. If something is new and just kind of sitting around somewhere, we should be able to find it. If I need to like unlock something, like if every blue room has like a special thing that I haven't unlocked yet, and then now I can solve a puzzle, like, that'll be something. A hidden blue memo. Like maybe there's a puzzle with this. Just gonna look around. Could be in a box. Could be, oh, could it be one of these? Under some books, no. Again, we'll spend some time in here and then eventually, you know, we'll just think about coming back later. A hidden blue memo. Gosh. Where are you, my little friend? My little blue friend? Because this is rank 8, right? Like, it would either be here or here, in which case I should have seen one at some point, probably. But I can look around in those ones as well. But I do think that this is rank 8, because it goes up. Yeah, it goes up. We know this is rank 8 because when you get to here, that's when the dining room triggers. So, it's rank 8. Oh! No, it's not you. Okay. Well, let's go to the computer. Let's set up an experiment. Continue with an experiment. Each time you eat an apple. Ooh, you know what? Let's do it. Because I did get the secret garden, but didn't eat all of the fruit that came out of it, because I'm going to need to go back and do it. So I should still be able to get some. You know? Anything new here? Okay. Oh, and then as far as security is concerned, do I want to lower the security? Because I could do that from here. Let's go ahead and do that, I think. Since I don't have the key card or the utility box, I think this is a good way to go. Okay, and then the other thing I need to remember is that we're on the Blessing of the Monk. So I need to really make sure that that last room that I stay in matters. All right, state inventory, what you got? 7 fruit. Awesome. 1 trunk, that's the devil trunk. Okay, keycard system. Keycard settings. Set security level. Low, confirm. Change offline mode. Unlocked, confirm. Changing the offline mode is never a bad thing. Changing the levels of the security can mess you up one way or another, depending on what you end up getting. All right, I'm going to be right back. Okay, so let's do another little look around. Just like, are there drawers anywhere that could maybe open? This is all something that I just need to probably spend a little bit of time on. But they're hidden, is the thing. Like, that's the thing that's wild, because I've been in these rooms so many times that I'm gonna have to... I have to relearn, re-examine every one of these blue rooms. Right? Is it all blue rooms? I think it said all. Each blue room you draft on 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Okay. So I just want to think about where, oh where, could something weird be? Is there an experiment I could carry out somehow? Just looking around at just like, can I open a drawer? Can I sneak behind a thing? Are you blue? No. Okay. Well, in a second here, I'm going to move on. And we'll just, you know, I might come back through later and look, or we'll go for, you know, we'll see if I can get other blue rooms over here. And, you know, go from there. Because I believe this is rank 8, right? Right? I mean, I got the dining room, didn't I? Yeah. Did I hear the ding? I think I did. Okay. Well, let's get a room up here. Of some sort. I've already got security hooked up. Let's remove the dark room. Ooh, conference room isn't bad. Too bad I already grabbed the secret garden. Attic. Tons of things. Won't be able to get into the antechamber from this side necessarily. The secret garden would let me inside. So... I'm trying to think, is there anywhere else I would spread stuff from? It would just be the... It'd be the locker room and the office. I don't have either of those. Let's grab the attic. I can do another room from there, and I don't necessarily need to end up in the antechamber because I can still end up in the foundation or the entrance hall for my Blessing of the Monk. I figure if I can get some more keys or other items or whatever, then maybe I can, you know, maybe that'll help me out getting forward. This also gives me a bishop. Wait. It's in this room. The treasure is in this room. Which I think was here. Yeah, because I had that last time. That's wild, to get a treasure chest and have it be in the same room you're in. Or a treasure map. Someone really wanted me to find that. They were like, X marks the spot, it's right behind you. The map is just a finger pointing behind you, you know? What do you got? Ooh, gems and money! Oh! I don't know that I've gotten that combo before. That's cool. Oh, now the floor makes it difficult for me to go around. Didn't think about that. Okay, I got the magnifying glass, which I know it's a silly thing to be like, oh, I can zoom in on the flippin', the one guy, the statue. I don't think the magnifying glass would let you do that. The telescope might. Telescope might. Telescopes are not just used for looking at the stars. You ever seen pirates? You ever seen them there pirates? They got them. They got them. Okay. How about you? Conservatory or music room? Conservatory is future. Music room is a key right now. Let's just go for the conservatory. What you got in here? What you got in here for me? Dormitory, casino, breakfast nook. All right. Breakfast nook, yes, should be the most common thing there is. Dormitory, I'll set that up to unusual. Honestly, we're going to put it to rare. I don't feel like I have the need to have the dormitory at all, really. I may need to revisit it later, but for right now, I don't think I need it. Casino is similar. Now that I start with so much money, it's less crucial for me to have this. And I've bought everything expensive except for the whatever the Dirija blocks is going to cost. So we're going to leave you. We changed you. We kept you. We'll go with that. I'm cool with that. Any items? No, but we do get some gem flowers. Got a coin. Okay. So then we're going out from the East Wing Hall. And if we can get out here, that's great. Would love to keep a key for the veranda because we know that's locked. Let's dig some holes. And this might be... No, this is set up for this side, which is not the side I wanted on. But I will change it here. I just want to get... Yep, that's right. So they always spawn... Like, there's a handful of places that stuff can spawn, it seems. In terms of the random items that you'll get, like the keys and the money and stuff. So... So once you've done it enough times, right? You come into a room and it's like, oh, okay. You know? Okay. This was such an interesting puzzle for teaching you how to like bust walls, you know? Because it was somewhat obvious that you could bust that wall, right? It definitely had like cracks and stuff like that, so it was jumping out at you. It was jumping out at you. And then once you get the workshop and you realize you can combine things, and the fact that you're, you know, frequently you're gonna have the lever, right? We find that a lot of times. Very frequently you're gonna have the hammer. I would say the hammer and shovel show up most runs. The only time I was struggling to get the shovel was when I had put it in my coat check. Whoops. And so then they frequently give you the battery, right? They frequently give you the battery there. So it really does encourage you to make that specific item in many ways. I don't... Oh, no, I can waste gems. I can definitely waste gems. Let's see. Security is a knight, but the observatory is also a knight. Conservatory is a rook. Attic is a bishop. But I need a king and a queen. So... Anyway, I don't need security for that, but security is cheaper than the passageway. And the passageway doesn't have a thing in it. Don't think I have any reason to check the computer. Yeah. I'm cool with a showroom. Ooh, but a music room might also be good. But a showroom. Ooh, I should do the showroom and then maybe it's got the master key. That's really what it comes down to. It did not, but it does have the emerald bracelet, which is funny. Like for me to grab when I have this many gems. Chronograph could be nice for rewinding. I mean, the emerald bracelet isn't a terrible idea if I don't get a freezer. But even if I do get a freezer, checking the emerald bracelet is one that I have always advocated for sure. Ooh, last key! This could be the end. Ooh, closed exhibit, but it's all... keycard doors, and I don't have those open yet, so we gotta remove that and get a reroll. Boiler room works. Workshop is good! I wanted the workshop. I might have to go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, troll. Troll game is troll. Do have a lockpick kit now, though. That's nice. I didn't get the battery. I was really thinking I would get the battery here. But they gave me a lockpick kit instead, which may end up being what saves me. So, now we are running back. We're going to be looking for apples. Then I got to go to the veranda. Which is fine. We got plenty of steps. Okay. So from the veranda, we can hopefully go forward. Be really nice if we get a hallway here. Maybe a courtyard. Maybe another West Wing hall. We don't know what. I do have the salt shaker. Oh, but I just got it. I just got it. Now, where was the... So the secret garden was here, so they could be in any of these rooms now. The apples. So I do need to be very cautious. Looking for apples, bananas. Oh, there's a banana. Oh, banana. I think it said there were like 13 fruit or something, right? Oh yeah, silver spoon. Doubling. We're doubling. Okay. If I can get the super hammer, I'm busting you open. You hear me? I'm gonna smash this thing. Smash the hinges right off. You know? Okay. Is this the right way? Yes, this and then to the right. So that's something I want to try and do, to be honest. Oh, I could have made the flippin' shovel detector. I'm silly. Our skill at picking locks has improved. I'm the master of unlocking. Just, I can see another apple in there. Okay. But we'll come back down. Yay, gems. Boop, boop, boop. That's right, I didn't dig these because I was planning on maybe I could use a key here. The secret garden key. Lockpick kit. Nice. Okay, trophy room turns inward. All right, well, maybe I'll get a way of getting a key card. Or getting into the key rooms. Okay, and we've got something on the ground somewhere or on a table. Aha. Great corner to hide things in. Look at all them trophies, y'all. I want to get them all one day. The toughest ones are gonna be doing a new run and getting to the antechamber on run 1. Doing the one where we get to the antechamber in an hour. I don't know if you have to do that as well on a fresh run, because I've definitely gotten to the antechamber and I've gotten to room 46 in less than an hour, I feel like. Where's the trophy list? Reach room 46 in under an hour. Maybe I haven't. I'm like 90% sure I have. But if that's the case, that I haven't, because maybe it's like on all those episodes I've taken a quick break, like I often do. So that's possible that I've never done it that way. Let me know in the comments below, though, if I can do it on one of these runs, because then I will heavily focus on that. From the beginning, we'll switch Banner of the King over to hallways, look for a tunnel, passageway, for sure. Give me 2 more potentials. Ooh. Well, I've got the emerald bracelet, so I don't need to spend gems anymore. I'm cool with it, because I've got one more opportunity to get away past the workshop. And if I can't do that, then I can't get into the antechamber, I can't do all this other stuff. So it's like, let's grab the freezer. And then, because I'm not gonna get into the antechamber, or if I don't get in the antechamber, we'll stay in the foundation. We'll do the foundation as the one that we carry over to the next day. So it's not the end of the world that I can't get to the antechamber. I still believe the antechamber is the one. I believe the antechamber is the one. But, still fine. Is there any reason to pull the planetarium if you don't have the telescope, and if you don't end your day in there? Well, chamber mirrors is going to be useless. Gallery will have gems in it and key 8, but neither of those things will I be able to carry over now because I already froze my gems. So I think literally none of these rooms matter. I don't think any of them could help me out in this situation. Ooh, you gave me a dice, though. A little bit too late. Because I don't have the utility thing, I don't have a key card, I don't have the trading post. The only way is if there's a trunk somewhere that may have spawned, which they would have spawned in the entrance hall, likely. So let's head back towards the entrance. Again, we have plenty of moves. We've got Silver Spoon. I'm likely to find some fruit along the way. If I can grab a computer... So where is... Security's up here. Trophy room, veranda, aquarium. Because I know we got the laboratory somewhere. Where was the lab? Oh, it's up here. They're both up in this direction. Okay. Well, then... Well, if I come back in here, we're ending up at the workshop. If I don't come back in here, it doesn't matter if I go to security. My thinking being, if I can get to a computer, I can do the inventory check. So not a huge deal. It would just be like, oh, okay, I now know there are 12 fruits left or something like that. And so then I can like look around, knowing the number I need to hit, We will go across. Luckily, I can do a loop here if I wanted to. Feel like it would be on there or on there. Looks like they can be on the ground, I think, but they generally are on a table or somewhere. Let's head into the dining room. And we're looking for an apple. These apples, I would bet, would be just like, yeah, like this. I was going to say, just sitting on the little edge there. Oh, we have a showroom, so we will get stake money. And so that means that we will get 60 moves? Because we're doubling it with a silver spoon? Is that correct? Because we're going to get our plus 30 for having the full meal. Oh, plus 31 and then 62. Wow. That's wild. Ooh. I see an apple in there. So let's go into... Yeah, might as well. Go into here. Grab you and you. I don't see an apple in there. I got 150 moves. I can look. We did spread some gems. I was going to say, I think we've spread some gems everywhere. And when I go to here, like, it's too bad that I've already gotten the freeze. If I had thought about it, I would have run all the way back here. Before trying to get those last couple of rooms, I would have run all the way back here and done it. Honestly, in my head, I was like, I don't think I can get another freezer this run. I thought that it had been... Oh, no, you're the one that spreads the green, the gems, aren't you? Yeah. What was I saying? I completely goofed my brain on that one. Let's go grab this apple. Or did I just? I just did. Okay. Anyway, I'd remembered spreading gems. I think that's what I was thinking about. Too bad I didn't come back down to the indoor nursery before I did the gems. I should have known that I was going to be able to do this, but I thought I wasn't going to be able to get a freezer again because I thought that that's how it worked. But maybe I didn't get one last time, or I was just misinformed. So, I came down here. Ooh, I could code check the bracelet. Let's code check the bracelet. Hello. And then... It's sad that I wasn't able to get the power hammer. Because I do think there could be something to be said about that. I'll go in here looking for... I mean, if nothing else, just looking for more apples. You know? Is there one in here? I thought I saw a green apple on the table, but that was just that vase. Okay. I just want to see how many gems spawned in here. In the, in this room. Okay. Apple. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's wild. That is wild. That'd be a fun screenshot for a, thumbnail, huh? I dig that. I dig that. Let's get one from both angles. Get one for either side, you know? I like to have my two-sided thumbnails, y'all. It's become the brand in a way. But it's nice. I feel like it lets me be a little more creative with the screenshots instead of just like, here's a screenshot, you know? Try and do things that are related to the episode, try and give some hints as to what you're going to see. All right, let's head over to the code check. Let's throw down the emerald bracelet. Because I do think that's a good idea. Oh, there's an apple. All right, our lockpicking skill is significantly increased, you know? Check item. We are going to check the emerald bracelet. I did, right? Yes. Okay, and then now I think I will... So we got the bedroom, and we think one of the hallways, right? I will head back up to the bedroom for a little bit more. Just going to take a couple steps around. You know, obviously, trying the same thing over and over and over again is not the best idea. But, you know, sometimes you'll see things a little differently. Okay, I'm just going to sit here for a bit. Just kind of take it in. Because, I mean, that big old block right there, right? It screams, it's a hinge. It, like... It's like I've got a shovel, right? I've got the hammer. Oh, you know what? It's a silly thing. It's a silly idea, but I've got all the moves. Maybe you need the detector shovel. Because maybe it detects a thing. You know? Maybe that's a requirement. Wouldn't it be funny if the apples showed up in the trash? But no, they would show up on there. Again, it's a silly idea. This is a silly idea. I don't think it'll mean anything, but I've got the ability to make the detector shovel. If it gets carried over to the next run, I think that it being a detector shovel over being a regular shovel is pretty good. The only downside would be I won't have the detector to make something else. But in this context, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it right now. And it's a small chance that it carries over. I mean, how many items do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? So, boop, 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 boop. Probably what? Somewhere around 6, 7%. No. Closer to 8. All right, I made the detector shovel. Is there anything else that I could combo? That I would want to combo, you know? I don't think so. Do love me a good chronograph. Okay. Now, let's loop around and go back to, where's the bedroom? Here. Okay. Did I buy everything in here? Not the ornate compass, but I can't buy anything anymore. Ah, the compass is good. I should have gotten that over the chronograph. That was an oversight. I didn't think about it. Chronograph is good, but I do think the ornate compass is better. Rotating rooms is huge. Rotating, re-rolling, being able to rewind with the chronograph is fantastic. Okay. Let me do something here. Because it's like, it's also like pointed, right? In this direction. And this is pointed down as well. So it's like they're both kind of pointing here, right? Just kind of walking along like that. Okay, not that simple. I'm so convinced. Like, there's something here. Boop. 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 What can I do here? It just feels like something. It just feels like it's something. That or the moon pendant, right? Because she's wearing it. Like, that's the only other thing I can think of. You know? It's just got a regular old chain. She's looking up to the right, you know. Like, I just feel like there could be something there, right? She's looking at the lamp. I think there's something having to do with behind the lamp, right? So I think maybe the power hammer is the solution. But this guy can open. This guy can open for sure. For sure. Maybe the chair has something to do with it. Like in that one... Alzara thing. What is with this dot? You. Whoa. That, stuttered for a second on my recording. We're going to touch every single one of these things. Aren't we now gonna try? What's that little thing? Both of those. No, they're there too. Okay. I'm looking like, what around here is unique? Like, there's the two of these. There's you and you that are shorter than the other ones. There's this side over here that doesn't have... It's hard to know what is a design element and what's not. Oh! There's another one of you. 1, 2... Is there a third one somewhere? I need to see another... one of these, you know? Another one of these dressers, but I think this is the only one. So like, cause here's the other thing. It's like there's a circle. You can see all those notches, right? Are they pointing at... See, this has like even like a circle there, you know? Where are you? You would be on that line. And then that one, the one above me would be pointing there. Because there's just a part of me that thinks this needs to be like slid or unlocked or pushed or something, but clearly I'm doing the wrong thing. So for now, at least, it is still confuzzling. Just looking at this guy. What if I do this? Look on the outside. Oh, wow. You zoom on the outside, you see nothing. Okay. Which does scream to me that they do literally have two images. Like this one is seeing a different version of this image entirely that has nothing out here. And that's what the magnifying glass does. It just pulls up that overlay. Well, there's an aquarium over here that I can go and look through. I don't have a regular corridor. I do have a hallway. So I can also look around in there if I think it could be that room. Let's, oh, wait a minute. To me, this looks like the layout of a room, and it extends out here, and that would be like something like the terrace or the secret garden or something like that that's got extra space. But there's only 2 spots for doors, so I may be overthinking it. But that's like one of those situations where we're like, oh, can I draft a special room from this room? And you're pointing down. What could be... God, it just does feel like... Does it need to be lined up in a certain way for me to really see what I'm looking for? There's always the hat, too. Like, what's with the hat? Is there anything... Like, I don't think they would put anything in any of these because you would have tried that immediately, you know? Okay. We're going to move on for now. I'm missing some crucial information, it seems. There's also these little, like, wooden... Oh, and there's like a drag mark there, too, it almost looks like. You know? Like something can happen there. So I'm seeing like maybe like a 1. Or maybe like here. 1, right? And then there's like 2. And then there's like 3. And then what would be next? Like 4, 5, 6. Or maybe there's a number and those represent numbers. And there's something there. You're also a V pointing down. Let's look at this for a little bit. Is there something weird on this guy? Like, I've always thought that, like, this is weird. I mean, I know it's just the center of the rug, but the fact that it's got a kind of a different layout is something to me. Oh, you know, I wonder, some of these I should try outside with the monk now that I can. But we're going to end our run in the foundation. So is there anything else that I would like to mess with? I did not get the office or the throne room or the study, so I can't mess with the chess stuff. So I think this runs over. But that's fine. We did some things. Let's head through here. Boop, boop, boop. And into the foundation. We did some things. All right, I think we made a little bit of progress. We're learning things. We got the big one being the Blessing of the Monk. So that's going to be moving us forward. We got the Moon Pendant, so we're going to start next run with some other things. What else did we do? Did we do something else? We got a couple observatories, so we're getting our stars back up. Got our lockpicking skill up again, a significant amount. I would love to be able to see that. Maybe in the library you can. Hold on, let me go to the library. It's right here. Before I end my run in this room. Oh, apple. I should check out that observatory too, I think. I might. Yeah, I don't think I checked these rooms because they're in the other side of the loop. I did coat check the emerald bracelet as well, so that's good. Okay, what I was thinking is maybe up in one of these. So are you the statistics one? Mount Holly records. Total time, inheritance, average day is 1 hour, longest day, total day is 97 hours. Average day is 1 hour, 18 seconds. That's hilarious. Inheritance, 23 hours. No, 23 days, 19 hours, 28 minutes, 9 seconds. It take me 24 hours of in-game play to get there. Less than a day. That's kind of neat. Steps taken, keys turned, gems used, gold spent, allowance, total stars. Rooms drafted, puzzle records. So I need to do more of the billiards. Oh no, I need to do more of the dart puzzles. I love how I have succeeded at the billiard room test every time except for one. And I think I got really frustrated and I skipped once until I learned what the squares did. Upgrade to 16, red letters 7, sanctum keys 8. Still looking for that other one. It's got to be somewhere. Though I do think us not having found it yet is on purpose. Like, it's maybe like the last thing you get. Okay, so then let me look over here, because we got the stamps and all that kind of stuff. I just want to know if there's a place that's tracking my lockpicking skill, because I'd love to see some numbers, you know? Is there anything in here? Anything? You hiding anything from me? There's the time on there. I bet that time's relevant to something. That might be the one that you were supposed to do in the clock tower for that one thing. I'm going to take a picture of that real fast. Just in case. Like, nothing is a coincidence in this game, you know? That's the real deal right there. Nothing is a coincidence. So that's like what? 1:30. Oh, nope. Go back in. My first claim ticket. First item check was the vault key. Top 3 checked out. Yeah, diary key, detector shovel, emerald bracelet. You're going to get all the way to the top on that one, my bud. Some point soonish. Can't seem to ever pass up the tool shed. It's pretty great. Most time spent in entrance hall. Makes sense. Library makes a ton of sense. Reading. Entrance hall is just a numbers game. Observatory. I have spent 76 gems on. Makes sense. Commissary, 67 gems. Electric heal. Yeah, these all make absolute sense for the ones I've done the most. Den, observatory, ladyship spare room. Absolutely. Makes sense. Got all of our contraptions. Still haven't found this. Oh, because it's going to be on the 8th letter. Biggest purchase, 400 gold. I mean, it's huge. Maybe one day. No, screw this room. Wow, how interesting is this? Toilet, maid's chamber, servant's quarters. It's like Wow, that's just a hilarious set. Okay, just seeing. Okay, highest grade, final exam, B. Look at that, art 100, algebra 100, math 100. So I nailed the math stuff. Awesome. It was the color stuff and the Eurasian translations, which that kind of makes sense because those were a little confusing. Ooh, I should try and look at that test again. That might actually help with some of the words. Why are you empty? Why are you empty? Oh, you're empty too. Okay. In my head, I was like, wait, are they hiding stuff in the library and I'm not even knowing? Y'all end up going, oh yeah, Price, that's where the last letter is. You should have found it first. No. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna do a quick little loop just to see if there are any more apples sitting around in any of these rooms, because I don't think I went this way before. Unless I did and I just missed that one in the library. I might have blasted right past it. Okay. No, because I do believe I went through this way. All right, let's end up in the foundation. Too bad I don't get to keep my 155 moves. But it is what it is. Okay. I would love to see my lockpicking skill. Ah! It's so frustrating because so far in the game, they've allowed you to keep, like, every bit of information that's significant, right? Like, allowance and stars and stuff. You could see, like, a little lockpick symbol here, right? And just show me my numbers on the lockpicking. That would be fun. Yeah, like, there's spaces you could sneak it in on the UI. There was an update today. I don't know what it did, but the fact that they're making updates tells me, you could do it! You could do it, please! I beg of thee! Look, I'll show you exactly what to do. All right. First things first, you take this symbol right here, this little blue guy, right? This key. Boom. Move it to right here. Make a little rectangle here that is just like these guys, okay? Key on top, number on bottom. You could do that. You could put it here and just make it like a white one and say lockpick next to it. But I do think taking it away from up here, maybe put it over here, unless the space is already taken for something else that I don't know about. But I think y'all get what I mean. And I do think as we got more permanent additions, specifically these last two that I think were hidden from us, these guys were bigger and they were taking up more of this space. And so clearly they're okay with this stuff kind of being a little more variable. So come on, give me it. All right, in the foundation, we're calling it a day. Call it. So there's gonna be something. Maybe not. I mean, maybe you can't even use the elevator. Maybe it's out of commission. But I'm probably going to record another episode today, even though I won't be able to see y'all's notes because I gotta know. I gotta know, y'all. So we'll do that. Hope that we can get an experiment for more crates. Do apples in crates, or we do maybe dig spots in crates, like, you know, digging up trash. Maybe do... What else is there? Because there's a bunch of good ones. Bedroom drafting is a good one. Because we have the ladyship spare room and aquariums, right? Those two things together are huge for generating those boosts. Like in this run right here, I got 2 regular bedrooms, but I also have 2 spare bedrooms and 2 aquariums. So it would count as 6 rather than 2. Of course, you got to do the first 2, so it would count as 4 total, but that would be 4 crates. Anyway, that's a good setup. So with that, we're going to call it there. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Comment down below. And share with your friends if they haven't seen it already. Be like, hey, go check out episode 1. I talked about this last time, and some of y'all showed some interest in it about me doing a kind of a mashup video, or like a kind of a hyper focus, like get you caught up kind of deal. And I've been thinking about maybe doing one of those 100 days things, right? That's a big thing on YouTube, right? I spent 100 days doing this and blah, blah, blah happened. And, you know, when I hit day 100, I can literally do that and be like, hey, day 1, day 100. And, you know, I think that would be kind of cool. I can cut up a bunch of the highlights, you know, make that as like a video where like maybe people who are maybe vaguely interested but don't know if they want to watch it, like not quite a trailer, a little longer than a trailer, but really try and condense it. Oh, my shoulders. Yeah, because I'd like it to be accessible for people, you know, to jump into the series or to experience it in just a different way. So that is definitely an idea I'm playing around with. If y'all have any ideas, or, ooh, you know what'd be fun? If you have any ideas, obviously, or even if you have favorite moments, if you can remember favorite moments during this run, or during this series, comment those down below, either just in this video and tell me like, oh yeah, there was one where you did this, or even better if you can be like, oh yeah, on this episode, like somewhere around episode 40 or something like that, or even like the bestest best would be to go to those videos and do a timestamp, but that's a lot to ask of y'all. So just even if you can tell me any of your favorite moments of what happened, that would be great for me to just kind of go like, oh yeah, I wouldn't have thought about that, or oh, I forgot about that, or whatever. So yeah, do that. But most importantly though, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Price, and I will see y'all next time.